Alright, this video is going to talk about widgets. What are widgets? If you go under the Appearance panel and click on Widgets, you'll see a screen like this that has all of these different options. Depending on the themes you may have less, you may have more options. This is pretty basic, but if you have a very advanced theme, they'll have a lot more options that you can drag into your sidebar. And what I mean by drag into your sidebar is here are your sidebars. North sidebar, that is going to represent, let's see, About Us and the recent posts. So let's look at what that looks like. Let's go to the front side here. So the About Us and recent posts are the latest news. The north sidebar represents these. And where is this more content coming from? That's going to be your south sidebar, where it says more content. So that's just another divide in there. So you can say, you know what, I actually want to tag cloud. So all you got to do to get rid of it is just grab it and drag it off, and it's not going to be in your sidebar anymore. Same thing here. Let's say I don't want the latest news anymore. Just going to drag it off, and you don't even have to click save or anything. Once you drag it off, it's going to make it on the site. So let's look at that. We click refresh, and sure enough, it took that off the site. So let's go back, because most likely if you're starting up here, you don't have any posts on your site. So let's look at how to add posts to your site. We're going to grab recent posts. We're going to drag it here onto the north sidebar. And I'm going to call this, instead of latest news, this time I'm going to call it hot news. And you can display the number of posts. You can limit that. So let's say I only want 2 this time. I'm going to click save. There is only one post on this website, so when we go to the front side here, click refresh, it's only going to display 1, but then once I created another one, it would display it, and if I had 5, it would still only show the most recent 2. Let's go back and look at more widget options. Let's minimize this. Let's talk about text. You can just add an arbitrary text box, title it whatever you want to. You can either type in just content as you like, and then if you just clicked save here, it would just display this all as one line, but I want these returns here to display on the front side. So I'm going to click automatically add paragraphs. I'm going to click save. Let's look at the front side, and there's the text box that I just added, and it showed those returns the same way. Let's say I want a picture like this one. Here's a trick. If you don't know HTML, let's just show you what that looks like. So here's what that picture and words look like there from the About Us widget in the sidebar. Now, if you don't know HTML, here's a trick how to do that. What I like to do is I just like to go and create a new page or new post. And I'm not going to worry about any of this. I'm just going to go ahead and type in here into the content area, and I'm going to say here is my text. And I'm going to add an image, and I'm going to add one that I already have on my website. I could, if I wanted to, select one from my desktop, but we're just going to use one that's already in the website here. I'm going to do this girl with the piano, and I'm going to do no alignment. Actually, you know what? I want it to float on the right, so I'm going to select right alignment. I'm going to do a thumbnail. I'm going to say insert into post. So I know this looks really spread out because it's in this big window, but remember, we're just going to be using it in the sidebar. So this is all that I want. I just want it to say here's my text, and I want there to be this image here. So now I'm going to take this HTML tab. Here's all the scary code. If you don't know HTML, all you got to do is just select all of it and copy it. If you're on a PC, it's Control-C. If you're on a Mac, it's Command-C. And that will copy that information for you. Now let's go ahead and just say move to trash, because we don't want this. We're just using it for the editor. Let's go back into the widgets area. We're going to go ahead and in this test box, we're going to replace this. And we're going to press Command V if you're on a Mac, or Control V if you're on a PC, and paste it in there. Now here's that scary code. Because it's HTML now, I don't have to have automatically added paragraphs, and I'm going to click save. Let's just close these out for cleanliness, and let's see what this looks like on the front side of the site. Sure enough, here's my text that I added here. and the girl with the keyboard floating on the right hand side. So that is the best way to do more advanced text box areas, is just cheat and use the editor from either the posts, add new post or add new pages. It's the same editor. And remember, when you do that, just jump over to the HTML area to copy all of that. So do your editing in the visual area, but do your copying and pasting from the HTML area. And that's how you edit your sidebars.